not cry, even if it's grim. You call me annoying, but still a smarty. Come on, kids, let's watch Discord Murder Party. Am I in control? Am I a real god? Who is the leader here? Who is not?
Hello and welcome to Discord Murder Party, a fun game night with friends where nothing bad happens. I'm your host, Some Kind of Murder God, and these are my new startup cleaning crew. If you know how to clean up blood, that's like half the battle. Also, we're the #1 trending TV show on DoesTheDogDie.com. No, I'm not letting this bit die. Like the dog, it will die forever. Anyway... It's not too soon. It will never be too soon. This is the best joke. Anyway, I am going to introduce everybody going down the list in Roll20. We are starting with Adric.
Hi.
Adric, everyone keeps blaming me for what happened to Tommy last episode, but I am not responsible. This was Adric's idea. I'm gonna just yell this until the cows come home. Anyway, you monster.
Yeah.
We've got an Alex.
Yeah. Hi,
It's Alex.
I'm Alex.
Yes. There's Bro, the biggest Discord Murder Party fan.
You know, I don't know if I'm angry because you put that, or if I'm angry because I can't disprove you.
Darby is signed up to be here, but Darby seems to be caught up with something, so he may make it before the show. If not, then the part of Darby this evening will be played by Kikyo. I think you mean that you're a ray of sunshine. You're Darby now.
Be happy.
I believe in you.
That's questionable.
I know you can do it. Alright. We've got a queen.
I can't believe the Overwatch dog is fucking dead.
There's a story I'm missing.
We've got a
there.
Phil who won't stop bullying me. You monster.
Oh, I've been staring at that for the last minute, trying to figure out who was bullying me. Oh, that's Kristen's description of me because I bully you. That makes more sense.
Moving on! We've...
Good assessment there, Sherlock.
Hey,
we've got a JoJo here who, by the way, is my younger sibling. Oh no, I love you too! I was trying to bully you, it didn't work! No!
No, it just made me feel happy.
Glad I made you feel
Backfired.
happy. Oh my god.
Wait a minute.
Shut up! That doesn't
JoJo's
mean that they're
tall.
older. I'm older. Okay. We've got a Juno. Please watch
Curse Throne.
We've got Scott.
Personally, I'm more into Eldritch Abominations,
I know
but
you do,
hell
Ghost.
yeah, I would.
And then we've got Split.
I'm fucking dead inside, man.
So say we all.
Ah.
Alright, well. For those of you who have not been here before, welcome to Discord Murder Party, a game which is basically Witches of Salem / Mafia / werewolf with a plot, I guess? Really, the plot is barely related to werewolf. Real talk. Today I did a bunch of plot stuff, and then Alex had to message me at 3 p.m. like, so were you planning on handing out the roles for Mafia today? And I was like, oh no. That's still a thing we do in this show. Welp. What? Okay, so, yeah, that's an interesting time, but for those of you who... Yes, I'm not the forgotten middle child. Shut up. Anyway, let me explain how this game works for those of you who... Not for those of you who haven't been here, because honestly, if this is your first time tuning in, the meta plot's getting a little wild, but, Basically, the way this game works is I hand out roles amongst my 10 friends here. These roles are secret. I am the only one who knows the various roles. There are 2 murderers. The murderers, it is their job to murder everyone else in the group. There is a seer. The seer has the ability to check one person's role per round. That usually doesn't matter because the seer usually dies first. There is a bodyguard. The bodyguard has the ability to choose one person to save in the night. Whether or not this person dies, that person might live. Anyway. It's not like the witch where you hear who's gonna die and you save the person. It's like, I, Kristen, want to save Split, and then if Split was attacked in the night, he would be saved, and if he was not attacked, then it wouldn't matter. We've got a gardener. The gardener doesn't actually do much of anything. They basically just hand out some kind of flavor text in the night. This just helps the good guys kind of narrow down who is and isn't a murderer. Also, flavor text. Everyone likes flavor text. Usually I make it about food or drugs. I really have to figure out a way to mix this up a bit more. We have one person who just really loves guns, and when they die, they take someone else out in a blaze of glory. There's also a tanner, maybe? Who knows? Fun fact, from now on, I'm instating a rule where there may or may not be a tanner. We're in a Schrodinger's tanner situation. The tanner is both there and not until you kill the tanner. The way the tanner works is there's one person in this game who just does not want to be there so badly, and if they are voted out of the game by everyone else, they win and everyone else loses. It's great. I think it sounds fun. There are also speaking of fun, there's 3 normal people. This game isn't fun for them at all. I have a good time, though. Alright, so anyway, talking about donations. So every time you guys donate 2,000 bits, we spin the donation wheel. There can be only 1 spin per game round, and spins will take place at the end of the night phase. We had this tier where you could donate 20 American dollars to let you choose a scenario for DMP, but that is no longer an option. The $20 tier now allows you to choose an option directly from the bit wheel, like we've allowed Kyle to do. So if you donate $20, hit the IR Twitch up in DMs, or hit Kristen up on Discord if we share a server or whatever, and we'll sort that out. Also, if you pay $20, if you're feeling creative, you don't have to pick something on the bit wheel. You can choose some sort of crazy improv thing and suggest it to me. If I like it and if everyone agrees with it, then we'll go ahead and do the thing. Speaking of which, somebody actually already paid for a little improv thing that's going to be happening this game, so that should be interesting. So yeah, please donate if you have the funds to do so. This little dog and pony show mostly gets by with your guys' love and the occasional dollars, so we really appreciate if you guys have anything to offer. On that note, let's get into it, shall we?
And thus, Mr. Sagan concluded, upon seeing the brain in the jar of Mr. Paul Broker, how much of that man known as Paul Broker can still be found in this jar. Thus concludes my attempted book club.
Alright.
I am taking from all your blank stares that none of you really understand a word I just said.
Not in the slightest.
Okay.
I'm not really into forensics, so no.
It's not even... You know what? Never mind. Sometimes I forget it. I'm a rocket scientist, and it's hard finding people who understand that.
I mean, give it time, we could, but...
I understood the aerodynamics and whatnot, but there's a lot of that just kind of flew over my head.
Fair enough. Yes, Mr. Blackwood, you have something to say?
Riveting. All right. Do we have anything else that we can do here? I think we've all kind of exhausted what we have in this room.
Yes, it seemed like we've been here for longer than usual, honestly, without Mr. Gwendolyn.
Yeah, that might just be because, surprisingly enough, we might miss him. I know I do. I hope he's doing alright. We're fucking good.
Same.
How did that happen?
What was that, bud?
How did that even happen?
Ah, well, you see, he said fuck you, and then she responded by opening a small slit in almost every single part of his body.
No, I mean, like, she just seems so nice one minute, and then suddenly it just...
Oh, yeah. It's almost as if all of the things that we were telling you were lies were actually lies. Cool.
It's almost as if... It's almost as if the god of murder is really into pain and murder.
Yeah.
Yes, a high charisma can be easily misused.
Kind of god, it just all seems like one... I don't even know how to even think of this. It's just...
Oh my god.
What am I even supposed to make of this?
You make of it as hell that we're trying to claw our fucking selves out of. That's how you make of it. That's how we're all making of it. That's how we've been trying to explain it to you.
Just a giant nightmare? Is that what you're saying this all is?
Yeah. It's a giant nightmare. Listen, Percy, do you by chance take yourself as a good Southern boy? You seem like it. You got the dialect. We kind of share it.
I guess I think of myself as that.
Do you follow the word of the good Lord?
As much as I could whenever I got the... Yeah, I guess so.
Well, you know what you did? You made a deal with the fucking devil, and now you're in hell.
She wasn't a... She wasn't a devil. She was just a fallen angel. That
No.
No.
Not in the slightest.
Definitely not. Not how that works.
Not in the fucking slightest. She's no fallen angel. She is... I wouldn't be surprised if she were Satan herself.
She's essentially a wolf in sheep's clothing, Percy.
Wolf in sheep's clothing.
Not a fallen angel, buddy. A false god. That's what you fucking gave into. That's what we all gave into, and now we're here. In hell. You finally getting it? It's not... None of this is a game. We're all living in hell.
Just wish I could wake up from all this. Just like it's just one crazy dream. I mean, y'all keep telling me about waking up and how this is just, all these awakened and all that, but to me, like I said, it just all feels like one big dream to me.
I'm sorry, Mr. Blackwood. Are you quite sure you're dreaming still?
No, I'm not.
That's
Well,
enough.
All right.
That's enough.
So calm down.
Wow. I thought you of all people would know not to do that.
Mr. Blackwood, you have long since gotten on my last nerve. Get with the program.
I didn't mean any...
All right, like I said, let's calm down. Everybody sit the fuck back down. I ain't getting up to drag you all down. Percy, excuse him. He's angry. He's been getting angry a lot lately. This is all kind of stupid and bullshit, so I don't blame him.
He has every right to be.
But you finally getting the picture here?
I guess. What are we supposed to do about it all then?
Not turn on each other.
Side with me. Get through it until we can wake everybody else up and get the fuck out of here ourselves. I ain't leaving anybody behind.
mean, what if I tried asking her myself?
You think we haven't tried that, bud?
I don't know. I mean, ain't it worth a shot at least?
Percy, you want to know what happened when any of us try to rock the boat a little bit? You know what happened when I first started waking up? When I first started bringing up that none of this is right. My son died in my arms, Percy.
What happened?
I did everything I could to protect a kid in need when I wasn't myself. And what happened in the end was she killed him anyway.
Ah, memories. Memories,
No
memories,
reason.
memories. Oh, that was really fun and very dramatic. But, you know, I mean, you realize that wasn't your son, right? It was a reflection.
Y'all keep bringing up these reflections, but...
You don't need to worry about that, Percy. Anyway, sorry to interrupt this little powwow, but I have a surprise for all of you. What? Yeah, oh yes, another one.
Another
yes,
one?
yes. All right, come on, Tommy, come on. Look, it's your friend Tommy. Oh, I patched him up as good as new. Look, things are fine. Everything is fine. See, I gave him some cutesy little cartoon band-aids, and they've got like ponies on them. It's fine. If you.
You holding up, soldier?
You all right there?
Still really hurts, but that can't really go away. So,
Well, it's good to see you on your feet, Mr. Gwendolyn.
Yeah.
Aw, isn't this nice? He isn't he? But you know, if you guys want, here, take this box of bandages. If you want to put some more on him for maximum hurt, comfort, cuteness, I would be totally for that. Oh wait, no, sorry, we probably don't have time for that.
Let me give this a shot. Miss M, if you don't mind, I wanted to
yes?
ask you about something. If y'all don't mind, I was just wondering if... listen, what just happened back there was a little just over the top, the whole 180 thing. I was just... What happened back there? Just, what exactly was...
Well, you have to understand, Percy, it's a story, and, I do, after all, run the forces that are around you, and if someone lashes out against the forces, then the forces have to lash back. That's just how it is. I promise you it's really going to serve toward Tommy's eventual character growth. It's fine.
Did it have to result
Well,
in something like that,
what
though?
would...
I mean, that was a little much.
I mean...
No, she's just a psychopath.
I mean, like, not necessarily. Listen. You're right. That is actually a very good point. We should probably get moving. It's time to play the game. Let's get started, shall we? So yes. Let's turn off the jazz and calm on down and let's move on to Scenario 1. How the hell do you fit monsters in your pocket? Hello everyone and welcome to the world of Pokemon! Yes, this is a world where magical creatures roam the land and for some reason they're totally a-okay with us enslaving them. Capturing. Living in harmony with them. Anyway, all kinds of jobs exist in this amazing magical world, but the most coveted and completely oversaturating our economy is Pokemon Trainer. Speaking of which, some of you are Pokemon trainers, although I'm leaving other options open because haha, these murder games get pretty wild and I'd hate to squash anyone's creativity. I'm Professor Cherry, and are you a boy, a girl, or a gender? It's important to ask for proper pronouns and for you to decide which character model you want, after all. Let's start with Aquater.
Hello, my name is Aquater. I'm a water starter in this
this region.
Aw,
My
that's
trainer is
adorable. Alright, cilantro.
Hello, everyone! An A-class Pokemon sommelier here at your service. My job is to pair the flavors of every Pokemon with its trainer to bring out the most delicious taste. It seems like I also got some old friends here, too.
Oh, hey, Silent.
I feel like...
Hi, Looker.
God, I haven't really paid
Good to
attention
see you
to
again.
Pokemon since Generation 2, and I feel like I'm missing a lot right now. Grace Garden.
Well, I was Detective Grace Garden, but apparently I was kicked out of the office of Jenny Branch for not being called Jenny, so...
That's...
It's okay. You always have a place in the international police.
That's amazing.
Thank you.
We've got huge nerd Lawrence.
Actually, it's fiction enthusiast, Lawrence.
Okay.
I can't be
Okay,
dealing.
well, thank you, Lawrence. Anyway, we've got Looker.
I am codenamed Looker of the International Police. I am here to investigate something suspicious going on in this region. Also, I said
see,
hello to my friend
interesting.
Silent.
Alright, we've got Lucario, but it's actually John.
Everyone's calling me Lucario, throwing balls at me.
Oh, I see. That's yeah. Sorry about that. We had a Lucario here, but I guess. Sorry, I don't know what happened. I don't know. I guess John. I guess you kind of look like Lucario. It's fine.
A Lucario?
It's
that
fine. We've
Never
got
mind.
Mr. Gick Millicuddy.
I'm Mr. Millicuddy, and I used to be the world's deadliest assassin, but then they said I was too old and fat, so now I just live on my house and people Pokemon go onto my lawn, and they need to get the fuck off!
Oh,
He's on
that
the
makes
International
sense.
Police's watch list.
We've got Percy Blackwood. Percy Blackwood, I can't hear. Oh.
All right, Miss Kitty, get away from that whale over there! No, 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 no! Get back to me in a minute. I'll be right there.
We've got Tommy.
Oh, this is really cool. It's Pokemon. It's
Yeah,
actually real. I've got this
That's
cool
right.
doctor's coat.
Wait,
This
you have
is
no,
awesome.
no. Wait a second. Okay, look, you can be a doctor, but you have to work under me. I'm the one with the tree name.
But okay.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess
in
that
all of
happens in
them.
a couple games.
Anyway, Vincent Reed.
I'm
I'm-
just going along with this.
It's okay. I'm
I
sure
got
you'll have fun. Anyway,
Okay.
I'm proud of
I
you.
found an egg.
Where did it come from?
I don't know. I really don't know.
Well, it looks like those Pokemon had it. Maybe you can give it to a
Well,
personal trainer.
this is interesting. It seems like none of you are actually new trainers. I had these 3 starter Pokemon for you to choose from, but it looks like you're all already ready to go.
Once upon a time, I had a Pokemon.
Okay, this is a lot more
But that
dramatic
was
than
long
I was
ago.
expecting from Pokemon, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, well, let's move on, shall we, everyone? It's time for the night phase. Time for some creepy stuff. There we go. I'm so happy I got the Lavender Town theme. Anyway, so Team Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Mwahahaha! Every show needs comical villains, and that's you two plus your weirdo talking Pokemon sidekick. You're out to steal Pokemon, which is baffling because, like, it's really easy to just capture them? Honestly, stealing seems kind of lazy if it weren't for how elaborate and convoluted your plans are. But really, your business model is very confusing, and I don't get it, but it's not my job to judge. Tell me, whose Pokemon would you like to steal tonight? Well, Okay. Well, I guess we're jamming to Lavender Town theme for now while I wait for these people. Okay, in the meantime, literally the only person paying attention. Okay, so the villain's plans are, like, pretty fucking obvious? It doesn't help that Team Planes, Trains, and Automobiles is the exact same people every time. They never send anyone else after you. Anyway, you've been at this for a while, so you've gotten pretty good at noticing those two in their costumes. It's been 48 hours since their last thieving attempt, so you figure you ought to keep a lookout on those rascals. Tell me, whose Pokemon are you keeping an eye on this evening to defend from the team? Well, you already told me, so I guess we're good. Alright. Oh. Let me check that. Sorry guys, I'm checking my notes here. Alright, there we go. So anyway, waiting. Alright, good choice. Now that the murderers have finally made their choice, I can move forward. If I can find the... So fun fact, I didn't get much sleep last night, and it's starting to really catch up with me, so that's fun. Bodyguard. You, let's see here, you are... How could anyone ever steal a Pokemon? Pokemon aren't meant to fight! Not like this! Or be stolen. Anyway, you've seen Team Planes, Trains, and Automobiles in action too many times, so when you noticed literally the only person paying attention was making a move, you decided to try to defend what seems like the most vulnerable Pokemans. You already told me who you want to be protected tonight, so we are good. And the seer's gone, so all that's left is the Pokemon daycare worker. Listen, you get it. No one actually wants the Pokemon daycare as just a daycare. They're all here to throw Pokemon in with the local Ditto and gather up those sweet, sweet Poke Eggs. In fact, this happens so often you've got a surplus of Poke Eggs. You have to get rid of these eggs somehow because it would be an actual literal crime to make an omelet, I think. Tell me, who would you like to gift a Poke Egg to tonight? Okay. Alright. Seems like a good plan. Alright. Everybody wake up! Okay, so, first things first, so last episode, which, you know, I don't remember for some reason, Draco de Mortem paid us $20 for, Intern Murder God, which I think is based off of some fanfic that the Meat Sack wrote. Anyway, I'm not really sure what's going on with that. I guess I'm in office clothes now, and, wait, what's going on? Actually, wait, the entire scenery, wait, are we just in an office now? What the fuck? I mean, I guess I look cute in business clothes. This isn't the end of the world. Where'd Grace go?
Does that office worker have a clink?
Oh.
Hey, what's up?
Loki?
Don't mind me, I'm just trying to paint over these
Hi.
frickin'... Yeah, hi, what's up? Hi there, audience. Quick catch-up. Name's Loki. I'm in, back to the working week. I'm a cameo that someone paid $20 for. You're welcome.
Fuck. Okay, fine. Fuck it, whatever. And, it looks like... Fuck, Grace is also gone. Is that... Oh, shit. Hi, babe? Hey.
What?
Wait. According to canon, you're supposed to be, like, working from home. What are you doing in my office, Zeffy?
Oh, dear God. What have your audience
They paid
done?
$20 for you to be here. Not...
I'm not supposed to be here. You know what they think
I mean,
about me
listen,
and the
it's fine,
eating
it's
thing.
fine. Look, we have some, listen, there is so much leftover pizza in the fridge. You just go ahead and eat that. I will, casually watch you go.
Oh, Arceus, a huge, black, all-consuming
Oh no,
monster.
hey, don't
It's
say that
another
about
Dismal
her!
Oh my god, these people aren't caught up! This is gonna be freaking hilarious!
What?
Oh dear. I'm not called Arceus. My name is Zafira.
Mr. G.
Okay.
What's going on here?
There's a...
I have no idea.
You know, I read
have
fan
this
fiction
funny
about this
feeling
once.
to want to sketch up a calendar.
What? What? Yeah.
Oh dear.
It is I, Odin Allfather, Slayer of Giants, Leader of Souls, Lord of the Azir, and your boss! I don't know who that is. Now listen, I have been waiting 20 minutes for those scans. I have not gotten my veil, I have not gotten my ale, and I have not gotten even my coffee.
Okay, it's fuck, but I have a game to run.
I don't care about your game. I care about your job. For I am a very supportive boss, being all-powerful as I am.
Okay,
Now get to it before
fine.
you lose it.
Fuck. Okay, I guess y'all. You know what? Fuck. I guess I don't have time to pick a fucking leader. Give me a second to just quickly go through this, and I'll go get you your scans, sir. Yep.
Hurry.
Okay.
Now.
Yep, actually,
Expected
speaking
it
of which,
3
you
minutes
might
ago.
also be a part of the game because Vincent's missing, but don't worry, okay! Anyway, God, what the fuck is happening? I've lost control of my life. That is my catchphrase!
Don't worry about it.
Emmy dear, would you like me to make you a coffee?
Okay, anyway, in other news, aside from the utter upending that has just happened in my fucking life, wherein I'm in some kind of fucking AU with my cannibal god roommate, some kind of obnoxious, beautiful frat boy, and also Odin Allfather, demander of scans!
I have been trying very hard with my therapist to keep my anger issues under control, and you are making me lose it! Now go!
Anyway, hey, Percy! Yeah, you got this message? It says here, you're making eggs anyway, you fucking deal with this, and there is also a poke egg. Yeah, and also, in other more horrible news, Tommy! I'm afraid someone has stolen your Pokemon. Also, you're dead.
No, not my Pokemon.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wait,
Sorry, Percy.
Yeah, it
My
turns out
Pokemon.
so you were looking for your Pokemon because they disappeared, and while you were looking for them, you looked inside a Pokeball. It turns out that whole scare with the Pokeballs being a potential suffocation thing. Yeah, that happened. Sorry about that. Anyway, you're dead.
He was the only one who actually knew
He
what
was
going on
a
here.
townsfolk.
In turn for every extra second you spend on description of the death of a weakling, I will
No,
ruin your office
okay,
that you
listen,
don't
okay,
even
you know what? I
have.
don't have time to choose a leader. Fuck. Okay, you all have 10 minutes. I'm gonna go put in these fucking scans because I guess this is my life now.
Okay. So we need to figure out who stole Tommy's Pokemon and who exposed him to that electrode.
Loki, son, what up? Blood brother of mine, what is going on?
Okay, so, hear me out. Apparently there's this thing that the intern runs called Discord Murder Party where a bunch of people kill each other and we have to figure out who's the one doing it.
What does that matter?
Well, I don't know. I'm just thinking maybe it would be a nice distraction for, God of wisdom, warfare, poetry, all that stuff. Hint, hint.
Perhaps you're right. This could be quite therapeutic after all.
Great, then it's settled. Alright, so, mortals, where the fuck were you?
I was trying to understand what's a Lucario.
Yeah, me too.
That's a really shitty-looking Odin costume.
And you're a very shitty-looking mortal costume.
Well, I was busy doing.
So are we doing the leader thing, or
No, intern's busy, getting the scan, so there's no leader this time around. I think you might have heard that if you were paying attention. You probably shouldn't say that to me, of all people. Anyway!
Oof.
Well, I guess I'm going to have to drink this coffee all by myself.
So we're looking for some Pokemon thieves, while some cosplayers who are really into their role muck around.
That is.
Right,
that
fun.
appears to be what we're doing.
I feel like that's calling me out.
Mr. Looker.
It's okay, I'm calling myself up.
Yes, Mr. Blackwood.
Y'all mentioned something about an electro... What is that?
Electrode is a Pokemon that's notorious for looking like a Pokeball and exploding in your face. However, according to the description that we were given, Tommy had actually suffocated due to the Pokeball.
But
and because
these things are so tiny.
They are tiny. Humans cannot go inside of them.
Well, yes, a
Which
lack of
means-
oxygen would do that.
Yes, but humans physically cannot go inside of them. They are not designed for humans.
Weak creatures.
I mean, it does convert you to code.
Is that why it doesn't work on me and they just throw it at me?
Yes, mortals so weak except in the tape.
I like her.
I'm sorry. I'm getting very distracted by these three.
Y'all look.
Yeah, don't mind us. Don't mind us. We're just here to enjoy the show.
I mean, the big one reminds me of this character I wrote in fan fiction once.
I care not of your fan
we're
fiction,
getting-
simply to see how this nonsense ends.
We're
Now,
getting
please
distracted.
continue.
Silent, you're a gym leader. Don't you know? Do you know anything about this? Or
Well, this isn't the first time I've heard of Pokemon suffocation, as in suffocation by Pokeball, but it is the first time I've been actually around it. And Pokemon were stolen, again, and I'm assuming Team Rocket's not here because we are in an office and they would never go back to work.
yeah. So well.
Sounds like lazy.
Sounds about right.
Mr. Blackwood, you're a breeder, aren't you?
I guess so.
Do you have any? Well, do you have any coworkers? Anybody who else? Any other person? Because you were the one who was given the egg, weren't you?
I guess I only just. I don't even know. I just found this thing recently. I just found this little kitten with a little ball on its tail and this giant as heck whale, and I don't know what happened.
Yes, Skitty and Wailord are in the same egg group.
I'm so confused.
They do the frick-frack, Mr. Blackwood!
I realize that, sir.
But we are getting off track.
Sounds like we're
Lawrence.
having a bit of a problem getting somewhere.
Yes, we are.
Well, we don't really have any evidence.
We don't.
You're right.
Now, how do we get some? I've only read about things like this. I don't actually know what to do. I'm
Well-
kind of stressing out.
Well, the worst thing we should do is, well, if the person who gave Mr. Blackwood the egg was busy giving Mr. Blackwood the egg, they couldn't have been out stealing Pokemon, could they? They'd have to be going to Mr. Blackwood's house and leaving the egg there, and that would put them far away from Mr. Gwendolyn. So,
Is true. However, I would like to offer 2 counterpoints. One, that would only eliminate one other person. The odds
need
of
all
that
the leads
one other person getting us to our suspects is very low. Plus, and if I may be so bold as to say this, calling out your role in the first round is really boring.
I know we were busy destroying the 4th wall and like the 5th and 6th wall we're at it. Fuck it. Fuck you, 7th wall!
Fuck all the walls.
What?
Well,
okay,
you
here's
are
some of the
speaking over
scans.
the
You have
walls.
4 minutes and 15
What are you talking about?
seconds.
Rolls. What's all the
Some
stuff
of
with the
them?
rolls?
A quarter.
What?
What's it like in a Pokeball?
Well, I don't really remember, because I literally turn it into disembodied molecules. So everything's just kind of a big and I don't really remember.
That sounds painful.
It's absolutely terrifying, and the reason why I don't remember is because I block it out! You can't breathe!
That can't be
What do
right.
you mean, fuck you?
Sounds
Here,
uncomfortable.
come
No,
here. I'll fuck
hold
you.
on.
Look,
That
are
can't
you
be right.
What I'm getting at?
Pokeballs. Pokeballs are not designed with cruelty. They're not designed to be torture devices.
Exactly.
So what you're saying is this was definitely deliberate. There's no way he could have just opened up a thing and died.
Yeah.
Shit, alright.
Loki, I have an inquiry.
Yeah, what's up?
Why do they not just use the animal to track the stolen one?
Well, I mean, there's this play I really like. This got this line in it, Lord, what fools these mortals be. Honestly, I am feeling it right now, because this is pretty terrible murder mystery theater, honestly.
You know, I came out here to catch some Pokemon, and I'm feeling so attacked right now.
What's in that drawer over there?
I have not attacked you yet, puny mortal.
Well, did anybody see anything last night? Because otherwise we don't have any leads to go off.
Nail the folders!
Yeah. The only lead I have is that we suddenly got transported to a a fucking office, and these 3 fucks are doing whatever they're doing. They look really,
it just
sketchy.
It just tends to happen. We'll be gone in like 3 minutes.
Two
The best you can do is just roll with it, dude.
Oh, but I was having so much fun.
Scissors.
This is anything but fun.
Intern, has the
2
scans
minutes.
finished? Ah.
It's
May
my
I
job to
smite
do
one
this
of your
fighting in
mortals?
2 minutes. No, absolutely not. You may
What do I
not
have
eat any of my
instead?
mortals. Then eat some of the
But I haven't
pizza!
had breakfast yet.
Sounds like...
It sounds like she eats mortals.
Yeah.
You know,
it does sound like
king for this.
she eats mortals.
Well, everybody needs to sustain themselves somehow.
She's right.
I knew
like her a lot.
Ever not
Oh, we'll
seen
get
you
to them
somewhere
just
before?
fine then.
Loki, we have 2 minutes. Quickly, do something that you do to spice things up. You're always good for morale.
Okay then, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I accuse the Pokemon, the Aquatic guy.
Well, okay. Okay, well, since I
I will
have the
second that
scans,
motion.
can I hear your accusation, Loki? Like, as if you have one. Great, thanks for taking this seriously.
We are very bored and demand blood.
Okay, a quarter. Your defense.
It's got-
Your defense, a quarter.
What? I'm a Pokemon! Like, how can I steal other Pokemon?
Is that Pokemon talking?
I've heard of a Meowth. Stole Pokemon and talked. Did a little bit of both.
Well, it is. Yeah. I mean,
I don't steal Pokemon!
if the Pokemon that talks steals Pokemon, then there you go.
It is an animal. Animals kill animals every day.
I mean, a Pokemon would understand how a Pokeball works.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lawrence,
Well-
my wonderful, loving trainer.
I was actually,
Against you, actually.
yeah, I was going against you. I'm sorry, darling.
Yeah. Pokeballs are designed for maximum
Well,
comfort.
Oh.
Luxury balls especially.
Enough of this. Enough of my
Agreed.
time is
Okay,
wasted.
let's get
Let
to
us
the
see
voting.
blood.
Here's your scans, sir. Anyway, a quarter.
Thank you. It's about time.
A quarter. Yay or nay for your own arrest.
Can I just go back
Yes.
to the wild?
Yes, Pokemon
No,
released to the
demand
wild
blood.
definitely go into the wild and aren't just brutally murdered. You go yes?
Oh, I see what you're doing
Thanks,
there,
sir.
intern. Very clever.
Aw. Cilantro, yay or nay?
I have to say
Okay.
yay.
Huge nerd Lawrence.
That is right.
Yeah, quarters are a
Oh
dime
my
a dozen.
god,
I got
that's
20 of those in a piece.
Pokemon!
Oh, you're one of those trainers. Ivy Breeder.
Thank you for your support.
Well, okay. Looker, yay or nay?
Well, this particular Pokemon did not appear to know how a Pokeball worked, so I'm gonna have to say yay.
Can I just die already, please? Please?
Okay, Lucari. We have to finish.
I am
we have
willing
to
to
go through the
provide
votes
this.
first, sir.
You're right. You're right.
Lucario, yay or nay?
It's very cute though.
Okay.
Oh, well. Yay.
Mr. I'm sorry, I got confused. Loki.
I mean, would you rather have the
Honestly, I'm
old
not
fat
sure which
guy,
is
or?
worse.
Well, okay then. I'm just gonna go ahead and say, yay, why not? This'll be fun.
It's easy to differentiate. Loki's clearly the worst.
Ah, you know
Percy,
it.
yay or nay?
Miss Sam, are y'all sure we have to do this?
Oh,
This seems
I'm
really
sorry,
just...
Percy. We've been over the rules, Percy. This is how it has to go. Yay or nay?
I know, but just...
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
Tommy's dead. Odin Allfather, demander of scans.
Yes, it is I, Odin Allfather, leader
Sir,
of
please,
souls,
I just need a yay or a
Lord
nay
of the
from you.
Azir. I vote yes. Yes, indeed. Let us take this wild animal to the wild.
let's-
Wink, wink.
Yes, let's do
Right
that.
in turn.
You don't have to be incognito.
What?
I know you're just gonna slaughter me.
No, we are going to take you out to the woods.
You're going
yes.
to drown me.
You're
Yeah.
going to a nice farm upstate.
Yes, that. Exactly that. And not into
Well,
the back alley.
yep, let's take Aquater out into the back alley so I can definitely not just vent my intense stress from this little,
You know what? No,
one second.
No, I'm just gonna do it myself. See you later, guys.
But I. Oh, fine. Well, I guess I won't vote then.
Oh my god.
Ah, that was a funny gopher.
Oh, it was
Go
so
for it.
cute as well.
Hey, intern,
what?
I think you missed your
no,
girlfriend
I'm
over
sorry.
there.
I'm sorry, Zeffy.
Oh, it's fine. I was going to say yes anyways.
Thank you
Also,
so
I've got
much.
your coffee here,
Hang on, hang
Amy.
No! This is store brand!
So
you can
confused. This entire
Zeffy, why?
Oh,
these
I'm
past 13
so
minutes have
sorry.
been
Was
a
I
blur.
should notice?
Ah, the suffering of the intern always gets me a good chuckle. All right. Now that we have our scans and our coffee and our veil and our everything else,
Yes.
I suppose it's time for us to go back to the office.
Yeah, let's
please.
never mention this again.
Although, Zeffy, you can come back.
Agreed.
Are you going?
So that
Yes, you're going
Pokemon,
to be
what
alright
was it?
without me, sweetheart.
Unfortunately, she cannot come back for you're holding this small, strange game in your office.
It's okay.
And she is not personnel.
Yeah.
The office will
But
be
it's
gone
formality.
soon.
Professionalism is very important.
Well, make sure you bring me a snack
would
when you
if I
come back home.
Okay, let's head into the night phase, shall we?
Let us go back to the office, Loki.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
Okay. Back to the night phase, huh? Thank God that chaos is over. Okay, so, Team Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. Yep, need you to make some decisions. Nice. Alright, good choice. Oh, whoops. Forgot to mention that. Oh well. Wait, okay, so the team Planes, Trains, and Automobiles has made their choice. Alright, after that, literally the only person paying attention. Oh, sorry, you already sent me a thing and somehow it didn't. Okay, let's see here. Boop. Alright, so. Seer's gone through, so I'd say the bodyguard, but, whoops, I forgot to mention Aquater was the bodyguard. My bad. Pokemon daycare worker. Alright, good choice. Alright, so. Alright, everybody wake up!
So we still haven't found that. We still haven't found.
Welcome
apparently
back
murderers.
to the God.
What?
Thank
What
goodness.
happened?
Welcome back to the amazing world of Pokemon, everyone. Don't worry about it. Anyway, so Lawrence, you received a Poke Egg last night, and it has a note with it. Oh wait, sorry, not Lawrence. I'm sorry, and then the murder god casually takes. Excuse me, Professor Cherry takes the Pokemon egg from Lawrence and hands it to Looker. Whoops, my bad. You all look the same to me. But anyway, so there's a note attached to the Poke Egg, Looker, and it says, "So I just woke up from a bender. You're a detective, right? Do you know what the fuck just happened?" You can't help but notice the handwriting looks familiar. Perhaps like it came from the hand of a certain Mr. Gickmillicuddy, which you unfortunately realize too late, as when you head over to the Pokemon Breeding Center, he lays murdered, stabbed to death. All of the Pokemon and the local, Ditto. They're there for various illicit purposes. They're all gone. Mr. Gickmillicuddy, do you have any final words?
Oh God. Oh, Arceus.
That must have been
Yeah,
one
no
hell of a
kidding.
bender.
Oh.
All right.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Arceus.
need to catch up here. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, you say
Don't
again.
worry
You just
about it.
started.
Anyway, Mr. Gickmillicuddy's role was the gardener.
Wait a minute. What the hell happened to Tommy and...
Well, Percy, you were there.
Wait,
Tommy,
Tommy's dead.
Tommy suffocated on a Pokeball somehow.
Yeah, we literally spent the entirety of the last round. Yeah, well, yesterday, fucking discussing this. Where were you?
I guess I forgot.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a real shame you missed this big, sexy, hungry-looking lady. Fucking
How can you think
bunch
about
of
that at a time
cosplayers.
like this? Two men are dead, and we accidentally got rid of the Pokemon that was supposed to be defending some of us apparently.
Oof. Well, shoot.
Right.
Yes, you do
So
still
we
have
still
two
have
murderers.
two murderers.
Also, you all ought to pick a leader. Unfortunately, you just lost the gardener and you've lost the bodyguard, both of whom would have made picking someone who's safe a lot easier. Do you want to choose a leader?
Doomed.
Well, I'd like to volunteer myself.
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
I'm not sure about that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind volunteering
Need my
myself.
bispectacled glasses. I'm very smart.
Well,
Glasses are an asset.
Very smart.
Yeah.
Put my hand on my chin. I'm.
If I may, I don't know if I feel comfortable about people just voting for themselves. If I may, I'd like to suggest Mr. Looker over here. He helped a lot during the last day.
I will admit that I tried to get us places. We only ended up convicting an innocent. But
still know more about this world than any of us do.
What Percy says. You have the most experience here, sir.
all right, well, I guess I could give it another try.
It's the least y'all could do.
Very well. I'll accept your nomination. As a member of the
underdog again.
As a member of the International Police, I am commandeering this
Okay,
investigation.
Sorry, are there any
So-
dissenting opinions?
No.
All right. Well, I guess Looker, you are officially
I
the
guess
leader,
not.
which means you now get 2 votes.
Excellent. So, we are down 2 people who could have been of any help for us. The bodyguard, according to Professor Cherry, as well as our breeder. So, we don't have very many clues. This is going to be a very difficult investigation. We have left our regular Pokemon trainers, two members of the evil team, and somebody who's armed and an armed man. So what do you all think?
Vincent,
Yes.
did you not know what was going on yesterday either?
There wasn't a yesterday.
Exactly. So I think we can rule me and Vincent out because I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and say that's some bullshit.
That does
that sounds
provide
like
a very
really
good
highly
cover.
suspicious. No, it doesn't. It provides the exact opposite of cover.
We literally
kidding
just
me?
arrived.
You were here the first day, then you disappeared, somebody died, and then you come back.
I think that there were some strange people who took your place for a bit.
The fuck does that even mean?
Doesn't matter what that means.
They were just
It means
weird.
that you were missing when both Tommy and Mr. McMillicuddy were slain.
Well, McMillicuddy is.
Seems that way.
Now, while I hate to cast a suspicious eye on a fellow officer, Miss Garden, you are unfortunately also not exempt from this, since you were also absent yesterday. Do recognize that.
Well, that's fair, but I'm honest in my work. I'm genuinely
doubt
telling the
that.
truth when I say I cannot remember anything from yesterday.
How many criminals start their plea with, "I promise I didn't do it"?
Believe
Trust me,
me,
I'm
I'm far from a
innocent
criminal.
man. You can believe me.
You all seem
Lawrence,
pretty
did you
sure
do it?
about that.
No, I would never do that. You can believe me. See how easy it is to lie about that kind of crap?
But you're very keen on pointing the finger is the issue.
You
That's-
literally
that's
just
the whole
framed
point of the
yourself
game.
as a villain. Just gonna say that right out.
Mr. Ale, may I ask why you're fingering these two in particular?
I'm gonna give you one chance to rephrase
what'd I
that in
say?
front of these 30 people.
It's Percy.
Well, I'll explain later.
All right.
We'll explain later. But
all right.
It appears that both Miss Garden and Mr. Reed have been absent yesterday, which would have provided a good opportunity for them to, which would provide a good opportunity to perform any filthy deeds in the night, such as stealing Pokemon or actually murdering somebody. Which is also the point that Lawrence is attempting to make.
Thank you.
However,
Be that as it may, they legitimately were not here.
They
during the first case.
That is true.
Okay, yeah, that's the whole point I'm trying to make. That they were absent during the killing.
They were absent during the killing. Well...
Okay, hold on.
Everyone else is here.
If I'm correct in the actual pattern of these days and nights, wouldn't everyone technically be absent, from the killing?
I mean...
Did it happen during the day in front of everybody or at night?
At night, of course.
At night.
Then you're complete. Was any of you there?
We were all there the day after.
You were all there the day after. It's the day after. Right now is the day after. I'm also
No,
here.
it's in... Yes,
So
sorry,
the
I mean,
entire...
the morning after.
Yes, the morning after. This morning after. We're right here. Hi, I'm right here. So the entire argument that you're leading is completely invalid.
Roll with it. Roll with it.
So I'm gonna say I'm voting for Lawrence because he's inciting infighting.
Okay, that is 2
I'll
for
second
Lawrence.
that.
Can I hear prosecution?
He's inciting infighting between everyone, trying to cause distrust, and earlier when he made the example of how a criminal would sound if being asked whether or not they did a thing, he literally just gave the same thing. In response to, Lawrence, did you do it? He goes, oh no, you can believe me, of course I wouldn't. As a joking example, but I'm going to go ahead and say that's probably more being an asshole.
Fascinating. Lawrence, your defense.
Firstly, I'll never apologize for being an asshole. Secondly, you yourself said it. It was a satirical parody of the point I was making. And 3...
Don't worry about
what was
it.
your first point again?
First point is you're inciting distrust and...
Ah, yes, inciting distrust. Yeah, that seems like a very accusatory way of putting it. I'm trying to figure out who murdered somebody. As far as I can tell, I distrust, and everyone should distrust everyone here. The fact that you trust anybody in this group is really fucked up. People died.
And you were very blasé about their deaths.
Yes, let's move on to the
Alright,
vote.
so can we move
on to
Alright,
the vote now?
Upwater's dead. Cilantro, yay or nay? Okay. Grace, yay or nay?
Vincent does make a very convincing
Alright.
argument, so I'll say
Lawrence,
yes.
yay or nay for your own death? Weird.
Nay.
Looker, yay or nay?
Mr. Reed does make a compelling point. I
Alright.
am going to have to agree with him.
Lucario, yay or nay?
Fucking favoritism.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Just gonna follow the flow,
Percy,
I
yay
guess.
or nay?
I must admit, I wouldn't trust him any farther than I can throw him. But Miss
Percy,
M,
yay or
I
nay?
still don't see why we have to really go through with this.
Okay.
Yay.
Tommy's dead. Vincent, yay or nay?
God, I swear, I'm getting real desensitized to this stupid fucking game.
Okay, awesome. In that case, Lawrence, I'm afraid you are being sent off to the police for questioning and possibly murder. Who knows? Pokemon can get real dark. Do you have any final words as you're led away?
The International Police would never.
As always, the White Knight always loses.
As you say this,
Wow, I really
you
don't like
shrug
him.
off your incredibly obnoxious nerdy t-shirt to reveal another shirt beneath it, one with the letters P, T, and A on it, which you may think it stands for Parent-Teacher Association meeting, but actually, you all know, in universe, it stands for Team Planes, Trains, and Automobiles.
Well, excellent job, Mr. Reed. We should instate you as part of the International Police.
Wait, so
Yes, he's-
is that like
yes,
a
he's a
bad
bad
thing?
guy.
Are they a bad guy? I don't.
Yes,
know
they
what
are.
it is.
They're responsible
Yes,
for
yes,
thieving
I'm-
Pokemon theft and murder, apparently.
All right, so I was
Yep.
correct in saying when you were asked whether or not you were guilty, you were being an asshole.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, see, I thought so. All right,
I would have gotten away with it too if it weren't for you, you prick.
Take him away or kill him. I don't fucking care.
All right, you're coming with me.
I'm impressed, Vincent.
Yeah.
Yes,
I'm
you
tired.
can go back to bed.
Go back to bed.
Alright, everyone, go to sleep.
What is in this egg?
Egg. Mystery. Mystery is what's in this egg. Okay, well, choices have been made. Let's see here. The bodyguard is dead. The gardener is dead. So all that's left is miraculously the seer. Okay. And everybody will wake up. Man, I'm so not used to the night phases being so short.
But we barely slept.
Yeah, sorry about that. Well,
Is it
Percy,
still dark
actually,
out?
for
Alright, who's dead?
Who the fuck?
actually, Percy, for you, it's going to stay dark for a lot longer because in the night somebody stabbed you so they could take your Pokemon. You've been stabbed.
What? Wait.
There's
what
nothing.
about the
there's
egg?
nothing in the
I mean,
egg. It
what
doesn't
just
matter.
Oh, Arceus.
Doesn't. Shh. It's okay. It doesn't matter. Shh.
Alright.
This is just a bad
Another
game,
one.
Percy. That's okay. You can't be the hero all the time.
She's part of her game.
No, that's not the. Alright.
Okay. Well.
Well, we have.
Well.
I'm gonna cut you off. Looker, now you remember that I'm also a detective, right?
Yes, I do.
So, I've been doing some looking around, you know?
Yes.
So, I'm just gonna out some people here so you know I'm not lying. Looker, are you the gunsman? Do you got a weapon on you?
I do. I produce my weapon. I like to joke that it's my special Z crystal, the Gunnium Z.
I see. And, Mr. Reed?
Yeah.
You're a normal person, right?
I guess.
Miss Garden, normal person?
Yes.
So, you know
guess-
how we were...
So the fingers are all pointing at. There's only one person left who couldn't be safe. Is that what you're saying?
That's what I'm saying, if you believe me.
Alright. So we're voting for Lucario then.
Yes.
Oh,
Wait, what?
is that?
I didn't do anything though.
I guess
Okay,
that's
are there
what we have to do.
Two accusations.
I will
Okay,
formally
can I get a
accuse
second?
Lucario.
Second
Alright.
process of elimination.
Can I hear the prosecution for Lucario?
Well, first of all, I trust Silent. He knew that I was He knew that I was armed at all times. Second, and in addition to that, he was also able to correctly reveal the roles of all the other people. So that only leaves Lucario by process of elimination, as Mr. Reed says.
Lucario, your defense.
I've just been.
I see.
Don't have one really, because all I did was
That's-
just. I don't understand what Pokemons are, so I'm just trying to
That's-
study up on that. And
By stealing them from dead men.
Why'd you kill him?
Why'd you kill him, Lucario? I thought the aura was with you.
I don't even understand that.
Well,
reference.
let's vote, shall we? Cilantro, yay or nay?
I think it's pretty unanimous.
Okay.
I'd have to say yay.
Grace Garden, yay or nay?
I will say yes, due to the obvious explanation that he could also have hidden the murderous Pokeballs in his costume.
Looker,
me?
yay or nay?
I am with
Yay.
Silent on this one, as I said before. Yay.
Okay. Lucario, yay or nay for your own death?
Please stop calling me
Sorry,
that.
it's so easy to
John.
forget. Sorry. So is that yay or nay? weird. I
No,
don't understand.
Of course not.
And Vincent, yay or nay? Okay, that is 4-4 and 1 against. So, Lucario, as you are led away by the police, everyone realizes, wait a minute, that's not a Pokemon. That's a guy in a planes, trains, and automobiles costume. What the fuck? I can't believe you guys didn't notice that.
Simon?
I was using the costume as a,
Tried my best, sir.
as the disguise.
No, you'd fit real well on the International Police, I think.
Really?
Yeah. I'm about to go on another case in the Galar region.
Of course.
I would be honored if you would join me.
Well, I'd have to leave Ash behind, but everyone does that.
It's
so...
true.
Now, I'm taking another look at this costume. Something about it seems I don't know.
What is it?
I don't know. I don't know what. Something makes me think of, like a very small knight. 2 children in a parka. And I'm sorry. I'll lead the team member away.
All right, so yes, you lead the perp off into the sunset, and so yet another wonderful day passes in the world of Pokemon. But what magical dreams await on the horizon? Fuck, six people are dead. This normally doesn't happen in this show. I'm not really sure how to deal with that. Okay. And so we end anyway. To be continued? Okay, let's see here. No. Percy! Percy? Is this working? Percy? Where the fuck did that boy go? Oh no, fuck. Have I fucked up? No, I couldn't have fucked up. I never fuck up. Fuck. Percy? Oh. There, I'm so sorry. There you are. Oh, are you feeling okay? Is your chest okay? I'm sorry you got stabbed there.
I guess I've just been having my head
That's
in the
okay.
clouds as
You're
usual.
allowed to have your head in the clouds. That's fine. Yes.
Miss M, why is it that everyone suffers here?
Well, as I explained back when I explained the rules to you, Percy, this whole thing is a story, right? It's a work of art. Works of art have, dark and light, ups and downs. If there are no bad spots in the game, if nothing bad happens in the story, there's no conflict. That's all it is.
But it just feels like everyone's just...
Is that what they told you? They're here because they made a wish just like you did, Percy. They all chose to be here. It was their choice.
Their choice, though.
You can't come here without choosing to come here, Percy.
We all have our own wants and desires, hopes and dreams.
We do.
Don't we?
And I was hoping, since you want to be... You know, the problem with the other Awakened is they just, they failed to see what's so wonderful about this place. Not like you. You see it for what it is, right? All the things that you can create, all the wonderful things that... The only limit's my imagination. The only limit's your imagination. That's amazing, right? It's better than being out there. It's better than being out there with anyone. It's safe here, as safe as it can be. You understand, right?
Yeah. of course. But let's say, hypothetically speaking, that someone did want to leave. They could
Of course
go
not.
home if they wanted to, right? Yeah, so... I'm sorry?
Everyone here wishes for something. Something impossible. And once that wish is made, there is a price for it. The price for that wish is to remain here. It's to remain here and it's to play in these games. Vincent Marshall Reed cannot leave because I ended a war for him. Tommy Gwendolyn can't leave because he wished to be many different people and live amazing lives, and if he leaves, he'll no longer get that because he gets amazing lives while he's in my games. Grace Garden cannot leave because first, she was technically one person while she was playing the games, and now, well, she's getting there. Hers is more of a written character arc. But they can't leave. None of them can. And you can't either. But that's not a bad thing, right?
But what if they ain't...
Why?
What if they ain't satisfied? I mean...
I
you
have!
can't
I've
hold up
kept
your
up my end of the bargain.
like
What?
that, right?
Are you not...
But what if you can't? I mean, you can't just hold on to them like that if things don't go
What?
well.
Are you not happy?
It just don't work like that. I'm not sure. I ain't sure.
Percy...
I mean... being here is... I thought things were great at the beginning, but... I mean... I have things I need to do as well. I mean, I can't just stay here. I have cows to milk, I have the fields to sow, I can't just stay here forever. You know?
No, Percy, you don't need to worry about your duties anymore. There's nothing waiting for you back there. Of course I know that. I know everything about you, Percy Blackwood.
I don't think you do.
Okay, I'll humor you. What don't I know, Percy? Come on, tell me.
Have y'all heard about a girl named Riley?
What brought this on?
There's a girl back home that
No,
I
you
need to
don't.
look after.
What?
My sister.
No, Percy.
I can't just leave her like that. Y'all don't know anything, do ya?
No, Percy, listen. You've got it all wrong. I know you think you have to go back to her, but you're not thinking about yourself, Percy.
Wait a minute. Y'all told me so. Wait a minute. Y'all told me those reflections were about people that others knew, right? That means that Riley's got beaten here somewhere, right? I gotta go find her. I'll talk to you later, Miss M. Riley!
I don't know if you're gonna like what you find. But okay.
And now they're dead, and her and him. But let's not cry, even if it's grim. Yuko's annoying, but still a smarty. Come on, kids, let's watch this like murder party.
Am I in control? Am I a real god? Who is the leader here? Who is the... Hello and welcome back to Discord Murder Party, a fun game night with friends where nothing bad happens. I'm your host, Some Kind of Murder God, and welcome to Scenario 2, found, as suggested by Onyx. So, things are a bit of a mixed bag right now. The good news is that your plane crashed on a deserted island. The bad news is, your plane crashed on a deserted island. You were all passengers on a red-eye flight somewhere, but frankly that somewhere doesn't really matter for plot purposes, so whatever. Anyway, the island is beautiful, with its black sand beaches, towering cliff faces, and lush jungle. Overall pretty nice if you weren't all stuck here unwillingly. But, yeah, you're all stuck here together in some kind of weird mishmash of very serious Survivor, Lord of the Flies, and some kind of weird sci-fi thing? I don't know, there's a lab and some mysterious machinery, and it seems like it might be, like it's ominous, and I don't know, I haven't actually worked out what the mystery will where the mystery will lead. I'm sure as long as I keep making twists that end with more questions than answers, no one will notice I have no idea what I'm doing. Anyway, while I stand over here trying desperately to work out where this plot is going, I'm gonna have you all introduce yourselves, starting with Dr. McGillicuddy.
God damn it! God damn it! God damn it!
Well,
Not
it was
another
paid
fucking
for, Doctor. We've got Grace Garden.
It's strange, isn't it? How you get lost, but ultimately you have to find oneself. I suppose that's me, Detective Grace Garden.
Wow, that was, kudos for adding to the mood. Percy Blackwood.
Hi, guys.
Shh, you're not an intern anymore.
Sorry about that. I know. Anyways, I'm here now, so...
Oh, don't worry
sorry,
about
I'm
it.
still looking for
We've
someone.
got Pong.
Hello, I am Elder Pong. I just, kind of left my nieces and my nephews and my grandchildren behind. I'm a little worried about them.
Oh,
Well, I
I'm
should
sure
be
you'll
worried
be
about me
fine.
now, shouldn't I?
We've got, Riley Blackwood.
Howdy. I'm Riley, and
Where the
well,
fuck am I?
honestly, we don't know either. Some kind of deserted island, your plane crashed. Anyway, you're fine. Everything's fine.
Riley? Oh my gosh, is that you? How the... Oh my gosh, I knew you would be here. I didn't think it was... I didn't think I was gonna find you that soon. How the hell did you get here?
She
don't
crashed here,
know.
same
That's
as you
why
did,
I'm
Percy.
asking.
Remember, we are still in a game, Percy. Remember to play along.
I know, it's just... This is...
Thank you.
Of course.
We've
Miss
got
Emma.
Rusty Green here.
What the fuck? There's no fucking service. God damn it.
Yeah, that's how it goes, isn't it, kid?
I told my mom I did not want to go on this damn plane. But obviously, I had to go see my loving uncle, but I didn't even want to... It's fine.
It's
This is all
gonna be
fine.
fine.
It's fine.
We've got Survivor here. Fuck, now that I've said it out loud, I get it.
Yes, it's a very unfortunate name. However, hello. Hello, good evening to all you all. My name is Survivor. I am a medieval reenactor, and it doesn't appear I'm going to be doing any medieval reenacting at the medieval reenactment fair. Now that the plane has crashed and all of our medieval weapons are completely totaled, but I will attempt to make the best of it. You all seem very, very somber and serious. As you should be. This is a very, very
Indeed,
somber and
indeed.
serious situation.
We've got the professor! Oh, whoops, I think it's John? Fucking, I never pay attention to him.
I don't know why I'm being
Neither
called
do
a professor
I.
now. I think I'm not.
You know,
supposed to
you might
here.
be right, John. But anyway, thanks for coming, buddy. We've got Tommy Gwendolyn.
Yeah.
It's bright outside. The sun hurts my eyes, and I don't want to get that salt
Fine, you
water
got
in these wounds
Band-Aids.
still.
Oh no.
I can go see if there are any medical supplies in the plane crash. If you would so desire, Miss Gwendolyn.
Might be fine. Might
Band-Aids.
just need the band-aids.
Okay, I'll go see if there's any more of those.
And we've got Vincent Reed. Vinny!
What? Sorry, I'm.
Well, I'm
beach.
glad you're enjoying the beach, but we have to
By
do
the
the
way,
fucking scenario. Get back here!
I'll fucking join up later. Just fucking go. Just do the
Fine.
thing. I'm gonna enjoy this.
Okay, welp. Night phase has fallen. Everyone, go ahead and go.
Alright, Mr. Gwendolyn, got those band-aids for you. Let's see if we can get
Everyone,
those
go
administered.
to sleep.
And of course.
Of course they're still unicorns. I love unicorns. Anyway. So. Smoke monsters. Okay, so, the good news is I don't have to brainstorm on a villain, as this is a paid scenario. So y'all are smoke monsters. And, like, really bad CGI ones, too. Fucking seriously, Onyx? Okay, fine, whatever. I didn't actually watch Lost, this is fine. Anyway, you sense live prey on the island, and it's only a matter of time before one of them wanders too close to the tree line. Tell me, who's the unlucky victim tonight? Excellent choice. Alright. Convoluted seer guy. So I did some research, and this is both great and kinda dumb. So you, like, stumbled on some weird sci-fi shit, and it nearly killed you. For whatever reason, instead of giving you a really bad case of post-traumatic stress disorder, you actually now have more like a future traumatic stress disorder. I don't know, you can see the future now. Anyway, you're having a vision right now! Tell me, whose future did you see tonight? Alright, good choice. Alright, the Lion-Hearted. Every show needs a protector. Someone who's willing to stand up and protect those who need it. Someone brave and strong who will definitely not be shipped with whoever they care for. Yeah, definitely not shipped. No shipping here, haha. Anyway, who do you think needs protecting tonight? Alright. Good choice. The good guy. So the island has limited resources, you know that. But you're a bit of a hoarder and you managed to pull some useful items from the plane wreckage. Great! All you really want to do is help people. But there's an issue, since that makes you a good guy in this very edgy story. If you reveal your stash, you may be the first to get Lord of the Flies. So, being genre savvy, you decided to keep your good deeds under the cover of night. Tell me, who would you like to give a little gift to tonight? Waiting for the gardener. Waiting for you to tell me who you want to give a gift to. While I listen to this very spoopy music. Da-da-da. Ow. Dude. Alright, rad. Okay, so, everybody wake up! So, first things first, Draco Demortem gave us a $20 donation. And go fucking figure it! Once again, I have to fucking use this stupid voice for around!
Jesus
Oh,
Christ.
whoa.
Oh my god! Oh my god, I'm in such agony!
Actually, Vincent, you're also in agony because you were brutally stabbed in the night!
Ah, that's fucking great, awesome. Can't just enjoy the beach. Hold up.
Vincent, you, hold your stab wound for a moment, and then you just kind of flop out on the beach.
I know.
Do you need bandages? I guess he doesn't need bandages.
Oh, wait, by the way, Vinny, before you go, you want to pull out your gun and shoot anyone? Since you were, after all, the gunswinger.
Oh, you know how we do.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's see. Anybody want to volunteer?
Why would anyone ever volunteer for their own death?
Didn't think so.
I don't know. I'm gonna shoot Survivor, because that's fun.
No!
Nope. He
Wait!
said he shoots
Wait,
you.
don't shoot yet.
All right. Oh wait. So you shoot Survivor, and Survivor, as you lay bleeding out, do you have any final words?
Tommy, I was putting bandages on you, and you went and you just went and stabbed Vincent like that. Also, Vincent, you're an idiot.
Ooh. Well, goodbye. See ya.
Roasted.
Oh no.
Please stop talking like
I'm
that.
sorry. I can't
You're
help
hurting
it,
my
child.
entire soul.
You're still a child to
23.
me, and you always will be.
Wait, what were his last words? Mr. G.
Yeah.
Why?
Well,
Is this some
Not
kind
so
of
fast.
sick game? What did I just witness? What is that?
Death.
It's
lots of death.
It's a death rally.
Yeah. It tends
You're
to
just
happen around
okay
here.
with this. You're fine with this. It's not fucking Christian.
It ain't. It really ain't. That's why I wanted
What
to.
the fuck did you do? What are you all doing here? What the hell is this?
I don't even know. Guys, I'm just trying to find my way out of here. Trying to help them find their way out of here.
Alright, well, seems like there's no way out, so... Demon thing.
Oh, I'm sorry. Were you talking to me?
There is a way out.
Oh, you flatter me.
Yeah,
Well,
you.
Actually, since I'm being allowed to speak, I need you. You are right. This is a horrible, horrible tragedy, and we need to try to figure out who did the thing. So I'm gonna need you all to try to determine the leader.
God.
We already know who
Yes.
did it.
There is a journey that needs to be followed, and we must have a leader to lead us.
Or your suggestion.
Not
Well,
taking
I mean,
part in this.
if-
I'm not voting on this.
If my
No
vote
way.
matters, I suggest Grace for the leader. She's usually pretty trustworthy in this.
Ooh.
I'm willing to second that.
Do I hear any dissent?
Who?
No,
Oh
I will
wait, in
gladly
that
take
case,
on the
Grace
cause.
Garden, you are the new leader. If I can find the little there's a flag option. Oh wait, you all have 10 minutes to try to figure out who did it.
We already know who did it.
Ooh.
Don't pull this on us. If the seer said who it is,
You're
we
right.
know who it is.
Who did what now?
No cutting the crap. I'm formally accusing
This
Mr.
isn't killing
G.
your side of you, Percy. I gotta say, this voice is really killing this moment for me. Alright, can I hear a second accusation? I can't really
it's also
help
giving me
yet,
a fucking
kiddo.
migraine.
Alright,
Call me kiddo one more time.
was there a second accusation? Okay, great.
Yeah, fine, whatever. Do it.
Can I hear the prosecution? The prosecution.
Do I need to have a prosecution? I'm... Alright, fine. The seer said it himself, right? I mean, yeah, I'd sooner trust the seer's word over
Fair enough.
anyone else.
Can I hear the defense, Tommy Gwendolyn?
Percy, there are rules that have to be followed. That's all it is. It's how the game has to play.
But why does it have to be played this way?
Well, because that's what your muse says so. You just let things run on by. This is where you get sus.
Well, that's enough of that. Let's focus on the actual game, shall we? Dr. McGillicuddy, yay or nay?
Well, Mr. Viver was very clear on what he saw.
Oh, wait.
I suppose I have to say
Wait,
yay.
Garden.
It is ironic, Tommy, that of all the times I've accused you, and yet here we stand on this island once more, and it is here that your blood is tainted.
That was
I say
very
yes.
convoluted, but okay, thank you. Percy, yay or nay?
I'm sorry, Mr. G.
Okay. Pawn, yay or nay?
There seems to be a lot going on with you young folks, but Mr. Gwendolyn seems to be guilty, so yay.
Wiley, yay or nay?
This is fucking sick. I'm not taking part in it. I'm saying no. No,
There's no
I'm not
choice.
killing somebody. No.
Riley, please. This is a matter of life or death.
Oh, a matter of life or death. You think you'd know a thing or two about that, wouldn't you, Percy?
Please don't. This ain't the right time for that.
Saying no.
No, it is. Okay. Westy, yay or nay?
Okay. I see what's going on. This is some sort of game show.
There are no
Alright, where are
cameras.
the cameras? This is some sort of like... Sure, whatever. Alright, fine. No cameras.
Okay.
I say yeah, vote it
Survival
off,
is
whatever.
dead. Professor, yay or nay?
Well, I agree with what
Okay.
Survivor said. so,
And Tommy,
yeah.
yay or nay for your own death?
Well, Grace, just don't forget that you also have blood on your hands on these islands here.
Well,
Yeah.
that's an overwhelming majority. So in that case, Tommy Gwendolyn, as you are escorted to the cliff overlooking the sea, do you have any final words?
Percy, good luck. You're going to need it.
And you are pushed into the waves.
Gods, it burns.
He was
Oh, no.
indeed a murderer.
Well, it burns
It's the
bright
sea.
and
He didn't burn
beautiful.
bright and beautiful. It's the sea. I'm done with this. Let's move on. Okay. Everyone go to sleep.
Finally, exhausted.
Yeah.
Okay, smoke monsters. Bad luck. Bad luck. Sorry for your loss. Alright. Nice choice. Okay. Well, the seer's dead. Bodyguard. Would you like to protect anyone tonight? Nice, good choice. Alright, and our last thing to ask is the gardener. Gardener, I forgot to hand out your gift yesterday, so I'm going to have to hand it out tomorrow. Why am I still doing this voice? Fuck! Fuck, I can't stop! Oh no! Oh no! I've done the woo voice so much, it's become my natural voice! Alright, good choice. Fuck, awesome, sweet. Okay. So, that's officially the end of that. Everybody open your eyes. So first things first, I cannot fucking believe I'm saying this, but somebody paid another $20, so I guess I have to keep talking like this. Someone please end my fucking life!
Oh
no. Truly, this is life in hell.
Suffering must be
Yes,
endured
you
to
are
come out as a
correct.
better person.
This is so bad I came back to life
Percy,
and
you
then died
got
again.
2 bird eggs? Swag?
Oh god.
You get
God,
2
I
of
don't need
them.
another egg, please.
And by the way,
No.
also, who is it? Pong, you're dead.
No.
That's unfortunate. I guess I'm not gonna get to
Oh.
see him again now, am I? Oh well. Family ends.
Wow, that was incredibly sad. You were the Tana.
Motherfucker, I knew I should have.
So, that bomb was defused in the saddest way possible. Y'all have 10 minutes to try to figure out who did this horrible murder, thus causing the saddest thing possible. Ooh, what's this?
Couldn't fucking sleep last night. I should have.
Oh, it appears that the game is over for Pong.
Riley, what's wrong?
I'm fine.
That
Leave me alone.
that ain't fine.
Oh no, she has the anime disease!
Oh. I'm fine. Oh god. I'm getting dizzy.
Just relax. Just relax. Just relax.
Just sit down. Anyway, this is a very scary thing. It's too bad we don't have a hospital staff because this isn't a reality TV show anymore. Anyway, since there's no medical van or anything like that, let's focus on this murder mystery because death is slightly more pressing than whatever is going on with your sister.
I agree. Now, who the fuck did it? Done. I'm done with these games. Who did it?
Who, what?
Who did it? It was not me.
Are you quite so sure, Miss Gunn? Mr. Gwendolyn did say something to the effect of you being on your own.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
On my own.
You said something.
And with blood on my hands.
Blood on your hands before.
I've had blood on my hands many times, yes.
Jesus
But that is
Christ,
ironic to
why
call
would
me.
you say that? That's gonna get you booted off the island immediately.
But you see, in tragedy comes enlightenment. I have found myself to be a better person, and unfortunately, Doctor, that is very ironic you call me out for that, considering your hands are stained with my blood as well.
Really?
So are we all murderers today, I guess?
If you're going to go with this philosophical nonsense, Miss Garden, you could say every single person here is a murderer, but that's obviously not the case.
Well, in some sad irony, I agree that yes. I guess all of our hands are stained with blood.
I don't understand what you mean.
I mean, the only things I've killed are NPCs and video games. That's about it, and I used to do that when I was 15.
Yes.
That's the only blood I have on my hands.
But it still releases a destruction in your soul.
What the fuck kind of Shakespeare shit is this? How more cryptic can you possibly be? This is
I don't know. It's just... This island has a profound effect on me, so to speak.
Now that you mention it, I could say the same thing myself. It's rather surreal, ain't it?
But trust me, I am not the killer.
And we're just going to go with your word on that?
I mean, you can vote me off if you'd like. It would narrow down the options.
Okay, director lady, you, how many people are supposed to be alive
I'm not the director.
by the
I
end
don't
of
know
this
what you're
game?
talking about. I'm the plane captain, yes, but there are supposed to be well, there should currently be 6 of you? Yes, 6 of you plus me, so 7. But I'm not really a part of this.
Oh, okay. Nah, tragic, whatever. Alright. So, okay, so this
No,
isn't
you,
a TV show?
I will remind you that your plane crashed. That's usually not the start of a TV show. Well,
Special effects?
anyway, let's focus on the fact that you all have 5 minutes.
Y'all see any roadrunners or coyotes around here?
No. Oh.
Why don't we all look into our inner souls and reveal what our true intentions are here on this island?
Well,
I'm sorry, but it's just bugging me so much. I somehow only trust what Tommy said before he left. I'm sorry, but Gracie, you're so suspicious to me
I
still.
need a formal accusation.
I accuse you, Grace.
Oh, fascinating.
I'll second the accusation.
Can I hear the prosecution?
She's been suspicious to me for some reason. I don't know why.
Fascinating. Can I hear your defense, Grace Garden?
I have no defense. It is a fair assumption to make, and if my death can help you determine the true killer, then I shall sacrifice
Fascinating.
oneself.
Alright, well, let's vote so I can stop doing this fucking voice. Dr. McGillicuddy, yay or nay?
Well, I don't know where you found this newfound enlightenment, Grace, but I hope it suits you well in the next life. I vote yay.
Garden, yay or nay? Okay,
Yes.
fascinating. Pussy, yay or nay?
Y'all said you were certain you ain't the one who done it, right?
Yes, but like I said,
I said it before,
Pap needs to.
and I said it again. I'm going to trust you.
Ooh.
Nay.
Wusty, yay or nay?
Alright.
I mean, didn't you fucking say you're a detective or some shit? Did
At times, yes.
Alright.
So nay.
Good enough. Yeah, we'll need her.
Fascinating.
Nope.
Professor, yay or nay?
I accused her first, so
Well,
yes.
in that case, due to Grace's vote, that means that Grace, I'm afraid you are escorted up to the cliffside. Do you have any final words? Oh, sorry, Miss
What
Blackwood.
about Miss Blackwood? Miss Blackwood did
I'm
not get to
sorry,
vote.
I missed you.
It's right. Bradley, she's a good person.
She's a good person. And what would you know about being a good person, Percy?
I
Say? I can't trust any of this. I
know. Look, if
You
you
know.
can't trust me,
I'm saying no, despite what you think.
Bradley, please.
Well,
Anybody on this island.
as much as I appreciate that, Grace, I'm afraid you still have 4 votes, so I'm afraid you will have to die. You are escorted to the cliff face. Do you have any final words?
It's strange. And it's just strange that I expected the sun to coat me in warmth, but I look upon the black stars and I just feel so...
That's pretty edgy, don't you think? Okay, off you go. You were a townsfolk, of course. I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway, this scenario is over. I want to stop doing this fucking voice. It is the night phase. Good night, everybody. Okay. Thank God I'm finally fucking free, assuming no one sent another donation. No, I think I'm good. Thank God. I'm free. I'm free! Anyway, alright, good choice, good choice. The bodyguard has already made their decision. Smoke Monster, need you to make a choice. And Gardner, I also need you to make a choice. Okay, good choice. And last but not least, the gardener. Alright, awesome. Okay, everybody wake up. Percy, you have another fucking egg. You have another fucking egg.
I'm sorry, what was that?
Well, too bad.
I don't
you
want
have
any more of
eggs.
these. Please.
Someone is really like
I
you.
don't want to know any more about that godforsaken
too bad,
whale
you get
and that
more
godforsaken cat.
In other news, Professor.
Don't you
What?
speak God's name in his vain? Don't speak the Lord's name in vain, Percy. What the hell is wrong with you?
I'm sorry, sis.
In other news,
I'm
the
sorry.
professor, you've been stabbed. Fuck is
God.
right. Do you have any last words, Professor, as you lay dying? Sir?
Sir?
Professor? Do you have any final words?
Doctor?
Yes, you.
Oh, me.
Yes,
Uh,
you. You died.
I didn't know I died. Oops. I don't have anything more to say.
Okay.
Just
Okay,
die here.
well, your death was as plain as you are, John. You're a townsfolk. John. Well, that leaves a murderer, one townsfolk, one gardener, and a bodyguard.
I'll just say now that I wanted to protect Pong at the night, but I chose the doctor guy. I have police training, so I couldn't sleep, so I was a bodyguard.
And I don't have any of those roll what's-its. Riley, you ain't hiding anything, are you?
Are you fucking kidding me?
Well, hey, profanity, sis.
Percy Blackwood, you motherfucker, you think that I would agree to killing everybody? No, it's like you don't even know me.
Okay, lie down.
Alright, I'm just.
Who do you
Oh,
think
God.
gave you those eggs, Percy?
Okay, I'm calling the fucking shots. It's the doctor guy. I accuse that guy.
If it's you. Others.
Doctor?
It could be the doctor. And my brother.
Y'all think it's me?
Which
Sis?
one?
It could very well be. It's very easy to lie and say that you don't have a role.
Doctor,
Shit,
let
you're
me
right.
tell you something then. Within the countless loops that y'all have been on this, have you known anyone to do something like that?
You're going to have to narrow it down, Mr. Blackwood.
I'm asking from y'all's personal experience.
That's strategy 101, Mr. Blackwood. To pretend to be something you're not. You get used to it after the next 100 games.
Well, from the games that I've personally played, no one has ever pulled a stunt like that.
Where were you? Where were you? Were you not paying attention, Mr. Blackwood? Do you want me to count them all myself, or do you get the idea yet?
I'm out. No thanks.
Well, one way to find out, ain't it?
Yes, indeed. I
Oh.
formally accuse Percy Blackwood.
And I need someone to second that. Sorry, I was like, ooh, this would be really interesting. And then I remembered I can't play. Whew, okay.
Yeah, fine, whatever, do it.
No,
What's
wait,
wrong, Riley?
wait.
You were the one who was being so harsh with your brother.
Percy,
Sis?
your life. Do the right thing.
Well,
if you're the murderer.
I promise you I ain't. Not now.
You swear on Mom and Pa's grave?
Always and eternal.
That's
Well.
enough for me. Fuck, I hate you so much. And for
No.
accusing my brother.
I guess I'll take some votes then. Dr. McGillicuddy, yay or nay?
I was the one who started the accusation. I say yay.
Percy, yay or nay for your own death?
I ain't gonna take this. I can't die
Aw,
here.
that's sweet.
Nay.
Riley, yay or nay? Okay.
I say nay.
And Rusty, yay or nay?
I don't know any of this family business or what the history of these two. Fuck it, yeah, whatever.
So yay or
I
nay?
just want to go home.
Oh,
Did I
you
stutter?
are
I
being
said
incredibly
yes,
rude,
lady.
kiddo. All right. So unfortunately, that is a draw. So draw goes to nays. So I'm afraid we are back at the starting board again. You all have 3 minutes.
I'm sorry, Doctor. I'm gonna have to pull this on you as well. It's nothing personal. I just can't have my sis dying like this. Therefore, I'm gonna have to personally accuse you. Formally accuse you. Gosh, I'm sorry.
Can I get a second? Do you have any arguments,
second that.
Percy Blackwood?
Sister lady, agree with him. I don't know whose side to be on.
Riley did second him, so...
Under the assumptions of the rules that we have currently, I claim myself as townsfolk, and I trust that my sister has nothing to hide. We know that Rusty is, well, so that can only lead by process of elimination. The doctor is the doctor is the criminal.
Fine, fine.
Do you have a defense, Dr. McGillicuddy?
We have been over this, Mr. Blackwood. Claiming to have no role whatsoever is the easiest thing to do. Why, you could easily say you have no role. I also say I have no role. That would lead us right back in circles, Mr. Blackwood. You need a better argument than that.
Well then, would you like to test that theory?
I've tested that theory many times. Win or lose, well, we'll see what happens.
Let's
put it to a
Dr.
vote.
McGillicuddy, yay or nay for your own death? Weird.
Nay.
Percy, yay or nay? Alright. Riley, yay or nay?
Doctor, sir, you seem like you have a giant ass hat perched on your head. See no fucking cattle around you. So I'm gonna say
Okay.
yay.
Well, Rusty, you're the deciding vote. You either say yay and we, send Dr.
Why do I always get caught in the middle of family drama bullshit? Yes, just God, eat this.
Well, that's it. I don't know, maybe instead of drowning Dr. McGillicuddy, you can just eat him. It'll be fine. We had a cannibal god earlier. I think it's probably okay. Don't worry about it. Anyway, Dr. McGillicuddy, do you have any final words?
What?
Congratulations, Mr. Blackwood. You've finally gotten around to nothing personal. Welcome to your life for the next several hundred years. Maybe now you can stop pretending you'll wake up at the end of it.
It don't have to be like that.
Mr. Blackwood, do I have to explain it in plain terms? It is like that by
design.
Might have to keep explaining it to me for a while. I was homeschooled.
Well, Dr. McGillicuddy is pushed off into the water. He was indeed a murderer. Well, congratulations. You three did it. Except, oh, Riley, you're not looking very good. Oh.
I'm fine.
Huh? Riley? Riley! No, 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 no. No.
Rusty, you said...
Don't. Please.
It's okay, it's okay.
Someone get me a...
You said you wanted to talk to her, right? Percy,
What?
tell you what. I'll bring you to the void, it's gonna be fine. Rusty, you said you don't like being a part of family drama, right?
Wait, what void? What the fuck?
Well, don't worry
no,
about
I
it then. Everything's gonna be fine. Goodbye.
What?
Okay, there we go. That's more comfortable, right? That's better. Just lay her down. Just lay her down. Everything's gonna be okay.
Make him stop touching me. Percy, let go.
I ain't gonna do that, sis.
Oh. I don't see how this is what it takes to get you to want to help.
Why do you keep talking to me like
Shut
that?
it! I'm talking to you. Me and your sister die in front of you? Is that what it fucking takes? I hate to burst your bubble, big brother, but you moseyed away from that opportunity a long time ago. Here, your apologies. They mean nothing.
I don't mean it. Nothing like that.
Oh,
Y'all
you
been
don't
the
mean
only
it. Nothing
thing
like that.
important.
You're sorry, right? Right? Oh, Percy, please don't piss on my leg and tell me that it's raining. And leave me in the first place. You left me when I ain't got nobody else. You left me as soon as the weight of mortality became too much for your cowardly shoulders to bear.
It was a moment of weakness.
You're the cream of the crap and the crap of the cream, brother.
Is that what y'all really think of me?
I don't want to see you again.
Riley.
Oh dear. Oh.
Want to go home?
Unfortunately,
Take me home.
dear, I can't do that. You have to understand. Reflections are, well, I guess this is a little awkward. You're more like how he sees you than reality. But since you know what, you just lay there for a moment and let me just talk to Percy here, shall I? I'm not going
Don't
to
take
you
me away from her.
Percy. Listen. She doesn't want you anymore, didn't you hear her? You left her, you're the one that abandoned her. I was trying to keep you from this. This is a really rough situation. You've got nothing else left to say, Riley? He's the one that wanted to talk to you.
I don't want to see his face. I don't want to talk to him right now.
Please, Riley, no.
Just stop talking.
It's okay. Well, in that case, if Riley doesn't want to talk, then I will. Let me tell you the story of Percy Blackwood. Once upon a time, there was an ordinary farm boy who lived in Arkansas. He was a good boy, born in 1932 in a small farmhouse just like his father before him. He tended the fields, he raised the cattle, he went to church every Sunday. Still, he chafed at the role he'd been born into. His head was always in the clouds. Though he reached and reached for the sky, in the end he was always pulled back to earth by his family and circumstance. There was no money to send him to a proper school, he was too young to take part in the war, there were no job prospects in town. So he stayed trapped, locked in his small world with only his art as a window to the outside.
It seemed like seemed like it was the least I could do, just helping out there. Even if it seemed like there was no exit to the outside world. But, I mean, my parents, they were...
That's right, your parents.
They were...
There was an accident, right? Abruptly, the boy and his sister were the only ones to carry on the Blackwood name, the only ones to tend a farm meant for a legacy. At first, that was fine. His sister had a good head on her shoulders, and he was more than happy to let her take charge. But then she got sick, horribly sick, and it was all the boy could do to tend to her and the farm. The noose of his life tightened unbearably, his fantasies crushed by the prison of that tiny farmhouse. There was no time for reading, or painting, or anything, just his work and his grief as his sister began to fade.
What do you want me to say about that?
I know.
It was a moment of weakness. I know it's wrong to choose between my family and my career. What do you want me to say?
I'm sorry. Shh, I know this hurts. But I have to finish it. One night, in his darkest hour, the boy's muse came for him. Clothed in bright red and born straight from his restless dreams, she offered him an escape. A chance to experience those worlds he longed for. A chance to be someone, anyone else. The boy was torn. But surely this was another dream, right? It had to be. She'd only ever come for him in dreams before. What was the harm in following her outside for a moment? Surely he'd wake up tomorrow. So you took the deal. And I don't blame you. Of course it wasn't a dream.
That wasn't a dream.
Didn't you hear them?
It's a waking nightmare.
I think that's a little harsh, don't you? It's not a waking nightmare. I've done everything I can to make this place wonderful for you, Percy, and you were... Listen, no one can blame you for... No one hates you. Listen. You were stuck in a dead end. Anyone would snap. Anyone would take an out. Anyone in your position would see the beauty here, because anything is preferable to 21 years of nothing. You're only human, Percy. So what? Maybe this is kind of a selfish moment. So what if you weren't cut out for the farm? You never belonged there anyway. Isn't that right, Riley?
That's right. It don't matter if you come back. Or anyhow. God loves you, Percy, but you're about as useful as a screen door in a raft. Say, piddling around the ranch with your little art book when there's honest work to be done, what would they say seeing you like that?
I don't know, what would they say?
It's disgraceful, Percy. I needed you off into La La Land doing whatever you wanted. It's not fair.
Shh. No, it wasn't wrong, Percy. It wasn't wrong.
I know.
You were just trying to take care of yourself, and you took care of her for so long, you took care of them for so long. What's the harm in taking care of yourself for once, Percy? What's the harm in, for once, loving yourself?
What's the harm in loving myself when there are others who need it more than I? What about that?
Well,
what about that, Miss M?
Realized it too late. You can't go back.
She's being pretty harsh, don't you think? You're talking like the others deserve your love, but they don't. Listen to this. This is supposed to be your sister, right? She's been so cruel to you. She's been so harsh. Really, she sounds a lot like Grace.
But she ain't wrong.
Which, you say that these people, were just trying to tell you what's going on, but haven't they been just as cruel to you? Haven't Grace and the doctor been just as mean? No one's been kind to you but me. Excuse
How
me?
dare you? How dare you speak for me?
Apologies for us being late, but I believe now it's our turn to play the game.
Who are these
You
people,
say I
Percy?
don't care.
Of course.
You say I don't care. But look, I never gave up on him because I know what it's like to be stuck in the same place for years, and I know what it's like to have a family member who constantly puts you down, and yet you still care about them. I am never giving up on him or any of them.
This is mine and Percy's moment. I don't really know what you're doing here.
Except isn't this part of the game? Don't we have our turn too?
Yeah, sure, I guess you do. Come on, Awakened. You're all here, right? Come on, sure. Go ahead, make your arguments. Your case won't work. I'm the only one that understands you, Percy.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't think we need to make any argument now.
No.
You've
Isn't that
made
right,
your
Percy?
argument quite clear.
Percy. Do we need to keep arguing? Or do you finally get it?
You wanted to
I
talk
don't
to
know
her.
what to do anymore. I thought I was.
Then tell me what.
What am I supposed to say? Next time I speak to her, she's just gonna snap like she always does. And she has every right to do so.
I would never snap at you. I love you. Listen, I'm... Oh, Riley, listen, you don't need to worry about her. You don't have to go back to that. Why would you ever want to go back to that? Listen, I understand. I know you miss her, Percy, but tell me, what would the point be to go back there? Why would you want to go back? What are you gonna do? Are you gonna go back and just watch your sister die so you can bury her beside your parents?
Hey! Are you done? Because we're being very patient.
Okay. It's your turn.
You already said it's our turn.
You're correct.
The fuck
It's
you
your
doing
turn.
talking? And you, Percy, I hope to God you know why you'd want to go back.
She needs me just as much as I need her.
Goddamn right she does. We've all got something. We've all got our obligations.
But what if she shuns me again?
That's part of living, Mr. Blackwood.
Are you really so scared of your fucking family shunning you when you need to be there for them?
It's part of life. Even if those you love turn you away, sometimes you just have to stick by their side. Pushing away others sometimes is what they do to protect you. I know that. I know we haven't talked a lot, Percy, but I'm here because I pushed my person away. And I would do anything to go back to her, even if she thinks I'm just going to snap at her next time I see her. But even if your sister snaps at you, she still loves you and would want you there, not here.
Y'all really think that?
Yes.
We know that.
She's your family.
No, I could bring her here. You don't have to leave. You know, she's She is dying, after all. Death produces very strong, strong desires. I could go to her. I can offer her a wish.
You don't want
You can
this for
stay
her.
here with her. You can stay in this place. I can show you amazing things, Percy. Please, listen. Listen, these people, they can't understand you, but I can, Percy. I know what it's like to be trapped. I understand. I understand you. I'm the only one that understands you.
No,
No,
it's like to be
it's not
trapped.
the same.
We've all been trapped.
It's not
here
the
by you.
same. No, it's not.
It's exactly the same.
Percy Blackwood. Don't listen to them. I've done so much for you. I've admired you for so long, from your dreams. I get she loves you, but I love you. And I could bring her here, so... Why don't you stay here forever, Percy? Percy Blackwood, won't you swear yourself to me? In both word and deed, won't you join the black stars in the sky? Please just take my hand.
I admit that I ain't the brightest bulb in the tool shed. I know when I don't know a left elbow from a right kneecap. But, well, as Mr. Reed has very well eloquently put it before, you ain't my muse. Y'all aren't even an angel. You ain't nothing but a false god. I'm sorry, Miss M. There's someone out there that needs me. Far more than y'all do. I can't do it. If that means giving up my dream in order to help those who care about me, who I care about, it's worth the sacrifice. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to decline your offer.
I don't. Okay. I thought for sure you'd... You know what? Okay, fine. That's fine. See if I fucking care. I don't give a shit. Fine. You know what? Fine. I tried to give you so much and you don't even care. But that's fine. No, go ahead. You go ahead, you enjoy the stupid lounge that I gave you, I will remind you. You go ahead and enjoy your little friends, you go enjoy that. Someday, sure, maybe you'll go back to your sister and she'll take everything away from you again. Fine. You know what? Fine. See if I care. Doesn't change anything. You're still stuck here. Forever. You are all, in the end, still here with me. And that is all that matters. Congrats. You win this time. You win. Congrats. Congrats and fuck you! Of course. That's 4 now, right? Yeah. That's 4. The hero, the detective, the stalwart, and the dreamer. What do you mean 5?
5.
Oh, don't
There's
change the fucking
there's the
subject. I'm not
doctor as
talking about the
well.
fly right now. My point is, don't get me wrong. This sucks. I'm not a fan. What the fuck, Percy? I trusted you. But my point is, we're not even halfway. There's still 9 to go, and you have no idea what lies down the road.
Well, that's one round down. See you
Yeah,
in the next
whatever. See you in the next round.